All right. What's going on, Israel? How y'all doing out there? Shalom. This is Brother Ananias.
Brother Israel.
And Brother Eric.
Brother Eric.
We are A.O.I, the Awakening of Israel. And we're going to bring a live feed tonight, talking about some of the foolishness that's going on in Israel. It's a lot of that going on, and we got to speak on it. Otherwise, who will we be? We supposed to be watching and giving feed, giving notice to the things that's going on in this world. And as of recently, most of us probably already heard about it, but we're going to be speaking on it tonight. And it's basically involved with some of the foolishness of Esau and of Jacob, or the nation of Israel. We be doing some foolish things at times, and this is one of them. Now, tonight we're going to be talking about this song or this video that just came out with Manny Fresh and Juvenile and Mia X called Vax That Thing Up. It sound catchy, you know what I'm saying? If you know anything about back in the day, they had a song called Back That Thing Up. It was one of the most popular hits, still being played today in the clubs and at parties all over the world. But here recently, the government used them as pawns to try to get the black community or the Israelite community to take the shot, basically, get the vaccination for the COVID. To take the shot is one thing, but to actually use celebrities from back in the day to come back to try to get the nation or to get our people riled up to take a shot, and it's another thing, But just to start off, the Lord told us we should not trust the enemy. You know what I'm saying? And how I know that the enemy is behind this, because if the enemy wasn't behind this, we would never hear this song. This video would have never came out. It would have never hit the market. But the enemy went to those guys and paid some money and asked them to promote this so that our people would go out and do what? Take the shot, the COVID-19 shot. Now, whether you want to take it or not, that's on you. I don't suggest it, but that's on you. But we talking tonight specifically on the whole purpose behind them making this video. And that is to get our people, to trick our people into taking the shot, But I just want to show you what the video is all about. But before we get there, let's get Sirach 12 and 10.
All right. The book of Sirach, chapter 12 and verse 10. Never trust thine enemy.
What the Lord said?
Never trust thine enemy. Mm-hmm. For like his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Just like that. The Lord told us not to trust the enemy. The enemy went to our people to get them to promote this. So what we're going to do right now is show this video, So let's do that. This ain't the one I want. Hold on. This ain't the one I wanted. Yeah, this it. All right, check this video out, man. It'll blow your mind. Can y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Nice chat, got your bio reading right chat, precise chat, but before you find a date chat, you gotta wait chat, gotta go vaccinate chat, get it straight chat. Girl, you look good, want you vax that thing up. You's a handsome young brother, want you vax that thing up. Ain't no real life, you need to vax that thing up. Feeling freaky all night, you need to vax that thing up. Girl, you look good, want you vax that thing up. You's a handsome young brother, want you vax that thing up. Ain't no real life, you need to vax that thing up. Feeling freaky all night, you need to vax that thing up. I know you can't stand it, no holding hands, chick. But when we get the shot, we gon' be romancing. Girl, you could be the queen. After quarantine, we could meet up at the spot and we could do the thing. Internet big chat, I'm your mate chat. Download the app, shorty, you ain't gotta wait chat. I love it when you hold me, ain't playing emoji. You could be the young hot thing, I'll be the OG. Girl, you look good, want you fax that thing up. You's a handsome young brother, want you fax that thing up. Ain't no real life, you need to fax that thing up. Feeling freaky all night, you need to fax that thing up. Girl, you look good, want you fax that thing up.
Man, it's making me sick to my stomach watching this fools. Look at this.
If you wanna get sticky and hot, go get the shot. If you wanna smash some dude named Scott,
Wow.
go get the shot. Go get the shot. Go get the shot. BLK says go get the shot. You wanna smash with Scott, smash with Scott.
I don't know about y'all. I ain't never met a dude black named Scott, but
That's crazy to me.
smash with Scott. Man, come on, man. Is this where we done came to? Is this what it done came to? You know? They promoting all sources of wickedness throughout that video. And then they try to cover it up and say it's for the vaccine. Look at everything that they promoted in that video, man.
Right.
Fornication. Whoredom. What else?
Hey, uncleanness, all of the above, man.
Hey, did you see her shirt? Come on, man.
Hey, then they promoting, wickedness, fornication. And that more than likely, they work Monday through Friday. They probably gonna do that on the Sabbath.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On the Lord's Day.
Weekend warriors. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Hey, let's jump down in Sirach 12 and 17.
All right. It's the book of
Sirach.
Sirach. The book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first.
Talking about the enemy now. Go ahead.
And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee.
Keep going.
He will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much and change his countenance.
That's exactly what Idumea or the Edomites doing. Hey, I need you to get the go get the black folks to take this shot. Whatever you got to do to get them to take it. Hey, I might have to pay somebody, whatever it takes. So they go get Juvenile, Manny Fresh, and Mia X to bring back an old, I ain't gonna say classic song, but a hit from back in the day. And what did it say? If adversity come upon thee, adversity been going on for the past 2 years. I mean, a lot of it been going on forever, but especially here since 2020 and 2021 with the whole George Floyd and all the police killings and all this and that. Adversity come, thou shall you find him first. So-called Edomite, so-called white man. Right there behind the mix, holding hands, walking down the street, but he the one starting the riots. Right. And though he pretend to help thee, the Lord said he pretending. Even though we say, nah, it ain't like it used to be, the Lord said they pretending to help thee. Yet shall he undermine thee. He got hidden agendas. You know what I'm saying? We thinking, or they got the black community thinking it's for safety purposes to take the vaccine. Nah, they doing it so they can open their economy back up. That's why they've been giving out stimulus checks left and right to stimulate the economy and to be able to knock us off at the same time. He said he will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much. Yeah, he like, yeah. Yeah, we got him. Yeah, that's a good one. You know what I'm saying? That's a good one. And whisper much and change his countenance. Yeah, he for you in the beginning. He, by any means necessary, get it done. But he ain't with us. He already told, Biden already told us, He here to fight for the what? For the rights of the LGBTQ. He ain't say nothing about fighting for the Israelite life or the black, so-called black, Hispanic, or Native American community. He ain't fighting for it. He said he fighting for the LGBTQ and their rights. So just like the script say, he will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much and change his countenance. He ain't on the same page with us. He telling us one thing and he doing something totally different.
Right.
You got anything you want to add? Anyone of y'all?
Yeah, I'll get Deuteronomy 28 and 28 because this is one of the curses we going through, you know. You got brothers, you know, selling out. They kind of out here selling out, man. And you know, they spin with blindness and madness. So we're gonna read that in the scriptures. Right. This is one of the curses, man. It's Deuteronomy chapter. Yeah, give me that. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 28. Because you know, we got a lot of curses on us, man. And
that's right.
You know, a lot of people, you actually got a lot of people mad about this video he made. You know, and the people don't understand like why are all our celebrities, all of our actors, right? The athletes, you know, all our people who have high positions in this society, right? Why are they not speaking up for us? Why are they not promoting good things to our community? You know, but let's read that.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 28. The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart.
Right, because the Lord has smitten us with madness. Like this is madness right here. Right, you got them promoting adultery, fornication. Right, half of them they probably have sex, have a child, and then the damn father walk out. You know, because you promoting wickedness, man. This is not of the Lord. These words are not of the Lord. This damn what you call that song, get vaxxed up, vax that thing up. You know, even the damn song, it says vax that thing up. He's trying to promote something what they say is healthy, you know, but instead of that, he's talking about having damn sex. Get the damn jab so you can have sex,
man. Horrible.
You know, this is what's killing our communities, man. Mm-hmm. It's destroying our mindsets, man. Right? We all used to be young. We all more than likely heard this song at one point in time in our life, you know, because like, you know, this is pretty much a classic to the world. From a worldly standpoint, this is a classic. Mm-hmm. You know, this song has been played from the 90s all the way up until now. Everywhere you go, you always hear this song at a basketball game, whether you be at a party, whether you be anywhere. You might be driving down the damn street and you might hear this song. And everybody, you know, we used to be in the world. We kind of go crazy when this song come on, you know. Everybody, you know, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Playing it in the school, man.
and you playing it at the pep
rallies.
Now we understand the truth, and we understand that this is wickedness, and this is not something that we're supposed to turn up on. We're supposed to be turning up on the words of the Lord, you know. And we got to come back to these commandments, and this is not one of them, right? But you got it.
Yeah, let's get that commandment, Deuteronomy 23 and 17. You know, because we're supposed to be trusting in the Lord, the Most High God of Israel, you know. And if I ain't say it in the beginning, you know, before we do anything, we want to give our praise and honor to the Most High God, because He the one that allowed us to be here today, you know, allowed us to be able to get this knowledge out, to speak on this issue. We seen it. It didn't sit well with Him. That's why He got us speaking on it. You know what I'm saying? So let's bring that out. This is one of the Lord's commandments.
Is Deuteronomy chapter 23 and verse 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
There should be no whores of the daughter. That's all they was promoting in that video. That's all they used to promote back in the day. Tight clothes showing everything you got. And then what she said, get the shot if you want to lay with a dude named Scott. Come on, man. What is that? Now, that woman, Mia X, back in the day took her money and went to school and became a lawyer. So she comes out of being a lawyer to make this video to do that, to continue to promote whoredom, wickedness. She stopped being a lawyer, something positive, so they say, to come out and promote this, promote whoredom. The Lord said, ain't no whore. Let me read that again. There shall be no whores of the daughters of Israel. That's all you seen in that video.
And harlot.
Harlot attire. Now, I ain't saying every sister in that video was a harlot, but if you wearing the attire, a man is known by his attire. A woman is known by her attire, how she carry herself. Same thing for the man. But that's the main thing that they were promoting in that video. And had all the women dancing and twerking as if that's all our sisters know how to do. You know? Twerk. Let's get Hosea 4:6. Because for our people to go out like that, we destroy it. To think that that's a blessing, that's a righteous message. We destroy it. We not looking at the bigger picture. We like the horses with the blinders on, looking straight at what's on the screen. We ain't focusing on what's outside the screen. We looking straight ahead just like a horse with the blinders on. Let's get that.
Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children.
The Lord rejecting us just like we rejected him. But in these last days, it's high time we wake the hell up. You know what I'm saying? It's too much. This should be the nail in the coffin for most of us.
Mm-hmm.
Especially us adults. We know what that message brought to our generation. We shouldn't be standing for it and watching as it continues to cycle through the next generation. We got to stand up and speak out against this foolishness. But from there, let's go to Jeremiah 4:22. Jeremiah chapter 4 and verse 22. I don't know about y'all, but that video pissed me off when I seen it, man.
Mm-hmm. Same here, man.
I'm looking at Juvenile. I'm like, man, you must be really hurting, man. I know you had to look back at your past and say.
And you supposed to get wiser with time as you get older.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that brother look rough, man.
This is Jeremiah chapter 4 and verse 22. For my people is foolish; they have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge.
To do good, they have no knowledge. The celebrities have no knowledge. Oh, they might even have some knowledge. But when it come down to getting that money, they ain't got no knowledge. They gonna hold their peace. They gonna do what they want to do or what they need to do to get that money. And I guess that would consider them to be wise. But that ain't what the Lord say. Let's go to Romans 1:22. They're going to do whatever it takes to get this money or to be relevant again. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them celebrities, Juvenile, them ain't been relevant in the last, 10, 15 years? So when somebody comes to him, hey, man, we need you. He looking at it as an opportunity to get his shine back. Manny Fresh as well. Romans 1:22.
Romans chapter 1 and verse 22. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools.
You see that? What the Lord say? Read that again.
Romans chapter 1 and verse 22. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools.
That's what they think they're doing. Hey, this is an opportunity for me to get my shine on, get my spotlight back. Or this is a way to reach the youth, reach the people, do something righteous. Nah, you thinking you being wise, you a fool. You ain't doing them but following Esau agenda, hidden agenda. All we doing trying to get some money. Always trying to get some money, man. Not even looking at the bigger picture. The life, this thing we call life, this game we playing or we living in, life is bigger than money, man.
That's right.
What they say is bigger than Nino Brown, man. From
hey,
there,
let me pull it on that. Let me pull this video real quick. Right. So, you know, this is Juvenile. Can y'all see my screen?
Yeah.
All right, Juvenile on CNN.
Straight chat, girl, you look good, want you vax that thing up. You's a handsome young brother, want you vax that thing up. Dating real life, you need to vax that thing up. Feeling freaky all night, you need to vax that thing up. Girl, you look good, want you vax that thing up. You's a handsome young brother, want you vax that thing up. Dating real life, you need to vax that thing up. Feeling
they call it an anthem.
Vax that thing up.
Yes, that is Juvenile and Manny.
And what you just said, they call it an anthem. Right, this is the type of stuff they praise for our communities to worship and to look up to. You know what I'm saying? The things that they want us to practice, right?
Fresh together again with their new song, Vax That Thing Up. It's a partnership with the dating app BLK. The original song, of course, was Back That Thing Up, or otherwise known as Back That Ass Up. Juvenile is joining us now. As of this morning, your video has already got about 1 million views. I'm sure it's going to go way higher than that over the next hour or so. Just tell us how this all happened.
Well, BLK reached out to us, and you know, they wanted us to remix Back That Thing Up and you know, they asked if they thought it was a good idea. And you know, being one of the guys that have been vaccinated, and like I said, it's a family decision. I felt like it was a great way to put awareness out there for especially for people like me and people that look like me.
Wow.
And look, we know
awareness.
Juvenile, that when it comes to dating apps, some people want to know the person that they're going on a date with is vaccinated. They actually consider that a positive. They want that protection as they might, get to know someone better. But let's talk about the creative process here, because your lyrics, I mean, they're just so much fun. Girl, you can be queen after quarantine. You say date in real life. You need to vax that thing up. Tell us.
Hey, look right here. Look at the smirk on the so-called white man's face. Look at his face, man. I wish I had a big red line I could circle his face. Did you see how he smirked when he said that?
Hey, that's that
He's smirking too.
Ciroc 12-18. You shake his head and clap his hand and whisper.
Hey, go back and get that, man. Go back and get that, because we got to show the world who these people are and how they laugh at us, man, when we do type of stuff like this.
This is the book of Ciroc or Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 18. He will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much.
He is on camera right now. He's not shaking his head. On the inside, he's shaking his head like these niggas is crazy as hell.
Then it said, and change his countenance. Look at that face.
He just changed his countenance, man. Right there. She's smiling. He's smiling.
Look at her face. That's the shaking the head. Look at it. I can't believe it. That's the shaking the head right there.
Right. we have become an astonishment, man. Let me get that real quick. Right. Give me I'm gonna get that. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 37. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee. Right? We became an astonishment. These people looking at us like, wow, like, how did these people get like this? They would even make a song like that. Right? A proverb, man, a wise saying. You want to hide something from a nigga, put it in the book. Right? A byword. Right? We bywords among all these different nations, man. They don't respect us. They don't see us holding no value anywhere. Right? They just think of us as whores and thoughts and hood niggas. That's all they think of us as. I'm gonna keep playing real quick.
It's about how you went through this and the writing of this remix.
His face still ain't changed.
BLK had their own ideas that they came up with, and I just, I wanted to be more like the original song. So,
he look at him blinking. He blinking about 1,000 miles per minute. he trying his best not to move and shake his head and laugh. Look at him.
Tweaked it a little bit, put some of my ideas in it, but I wanted to really make, to make sense. And Manny Fresh came up with his ideas also. And shout out to Mia X for coming on such short notice. And we all put our ideas together over by Trombone Shorty Studio. So I think it was just a great creative process with us working together.
This is personal for you. As you noted, you're double vaccinated and you know people who have suffered or even died from the virus.
Yeah.
How important is it to you to get this message out, particularly in communities that are lagging behind in vaccination rates, including communities of color?
It means a lot, especially for me, and I'm trying to make everybody see it from my point of view. I look at this vaccination like when you was a kid and you first started, your mom took you to school, to kindergarten. You had to get these shots. I didn't even know what the shots were then, but I knew that I wouldn't be able to go to school without these shots. And I think some of these same things are starting to happen across the country. I know in a lot of colleges, you can't be in attendance without being vaccinated. So I just think that we all should, take time out and get educated on it first. And then we all can be vaccinated hopefully in the future.
So look, the song is so fun. Everyone who we've spoken with who knows that you were coming on our show this morning was so excited to hear you talk about this. They love the song. You also know there's been some folks who have been upset on social media, which I think kind of speaks to just how sensitive the topic of vaccine hesitancy is. What do you say to them?
A lot of people lost family members, so I send out my condolences to them and their family, and I want them to know that I hurt just like they hurt. I have the same. I've lost family members too, and it's a scary. It's a slippery slope. So what I say to everybody else outside of that, just speaking on it, man, just get educated. I'm not telling you, forcing you or pushing you to go get vaccinated. I'm telling you, make a family decision. Talk to your family and get educated on it, and make the right decision.
You feel better being double vaccinated at this point?
Yeah, I do. I actually do, but I'm still wearing my mask, social distancing and washing my hands and stuff like that. So I'm still doing the same process. My wife not having it anyway, so.
There wasn't a lot of social.
You heard that, man?
Yeah.
Social distancing in that video. I just want to be clear. A lot of that looked like it was within 6 feet and some other stuff.
Yeah,
that's your computer.
We try to have a lot of fun with doing it. I'm pretty sure that most people in that video are vaccinated. Not sure, but it was a great thing.
I guess that's the message, right? You can get closer if you're vaccinated.
Not only are they pushing whoredom, fornication, adultery, all these different things, but name one of them brothers, except for the brother that's with the sister right there. Juvenile nor the Manny Fresh got a beard on their face. They ain't wearing no fringes. They ain't following none of God's commandments, but they out there pushing Esau agenda. They celebrities, so our youth gonna see that, and what are they gonna do? Follow right behind them, just like they've been doing. But let's go to Jeremiah 7 and 24 or 23. Jeremiah 7 and 23. Jeremiah 7 and 23. And I'm tripped out because the brother was saying he doing awareness. Wasn't nothing about no awareness in that video, man. You talking about no awareness in that video. You ain't saying what it's for or nothing. You saying if you want to lay down, you want to get you some, get the shot. That ain't making nobody aware of nothing, man. You ain't making nobody aware of what's in the shot, the effects of the shot, or even why they getting the shot. You saying get it so you can get you some.
Jeremiah chapter 7 and verse 23. But this thing commanded I them, saying, obey my voice, and I will be your God, and ye shall be my people. And walk ye in all the ways that I have commanded you, that it may be well unto you.
Keep going.
Verse 24. But they hearken not, nor incline their ears, but walk in the counsel and the imagination of the evil heart, and went backwards and not forward.
So the Lord telling us, hey, do what I tell you to do. You know what I'm saying? I'll be your God. I'm going to be there for you. Rather than do that, what we doing? Hearken not. We ain't listening. We walking backwards, listening to our own imagination. Oh, yeah, Juvenile Manny Fresh say we should get the shot. I'm going to go and get the shot so I can go and get this female, get that female, or I can sleep with a brother named Scott. Come on, man. Come on, man. Our folks is crazy, man. The foolishness in Israel. And then when I first seen this video, the first question I asked was, how much did they pay these brothers? How much did they pay Manny Fresh, Juvenile, and Mia X to make this video? And I'm guaranteed everybody else that was dancing in the video ain't make nothing. They were just happy to dance in the video. But how much you think they paid these folks? We itching for money just like that, man. Huh?
I don't think it was much, man.
Couldn't have been. But our people so involved in trying to be in the spotlight. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 30 and 9. We are rebellious people, man. We trust in everything but the Most High God. The Lord said his word heals all. And if you keep his commandments, you ain't got to worry about no sickness. He actually said that. You won't get sick if you keeping his commandments. But our people trusting in Esau and they hidden agendas. They ain't never did nothing for us. They got a patent for the COVID. They had a patent in 2009. So if they got a patent for it, what they mean? They created it in a lab. So they're able to create different variants or different series of it. I'll put it that way. Different models, different variants. If it ain't doing the job, we can tweak it and make it do what we needed to do. Because we created it. It's in the lab. They got a patent for it in 2009. Here it is, 2021, when it hit the scene. Because they able to control it. And now they say less than a year away, they got a vaccine for it. But bring that out.
Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 9. That this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
Keep reading down to 14.
Verse 10. Which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us righteous things, speak unto us smooth things. Prophecy
they want to hear. Tell me I can get a vaccination shot and I can get with old girl. You know what I'm saying? That's all it takes. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 11. Get you out of the way. Turn aside out of the path. Cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. Verse 12. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because you despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon. Verse 13.
Yeah, that's what the Lord said. He said, because you despise the word and trust in oppression. We trust in that thing. We trust in being oppressed, going to work every day, clocking in 9 to 5. We trust in it. We don't trust in the Lord who wake you up in the morning, who allow you to have that roof over your head, the food in your house, clothes on your back, your health. We don't trust in the Lord. We thinking Esau, the job we work at, is doing all that. That job is a job. If you get fired or you die today or tomorrow, they'll have somebody to fill your spot. And they ain't gonna come to your house and see if your family all right, none of that. but we trust in oppression rather than trust in the Lord. That's how foolish Israel is. Keep going.
Verse 13. Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall,
The Lord said
swelling
this
out
sin is
in
going to be a breach. A breach is like somebody breaking into the kingdom, or just say you had a castle with a wall going around the castle, and it's a breach, meaning they done made a hole in the wall to come into the kingdom, or they done kick the door down. This is what the Lord talking about. Keep reading.
Okay. Therefore, this iniquity shall be therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant.
So the
Verse
Lord's
14.
saying it's like a hole in the wall. It start off small, but it's gonna get big and it's hitting you suddenly. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 14. And he shall break it as the breaking of the potter vessel, that it is broken in pieces. He shall not spare, so that there shall not be found in the bursting of it a a sherd to take fire from the heart, or take water without or
So
to take water without out of the pit.
I'll give you another analogy. It's just like yeah, everybody remember Hurricane Katrina. They had levees set up to block out that water, supposedly. That's what they plan was. As soon as it breached, as soon as it was a little hole or that water bust through there, it wasn't nothing that could be done. It was broken into pieces. The city was destroyed. The Lord is comparing that to us as a nation of people. Because of our sin, because of our iniquity, because of the fact that we want to vax that thing up, we want to listen to foolishness like that. That iniquity, that sin that's being promoted in that video by those artists, by those celebrities, gonna cause our people to be destroyed, just like Hurricane Katrina destroyed New Orleans through a breach and destroyed us into many pieces, where we don't know who we are, what we supposed to be doing. We don't know what we were born to do. None of that. We think we supposed to be twerking, trying to get with a dude named Scott. You know, trying to make money every day. That's how broken we are. And that's what the Lord trying to convey to us. We are rebellious people who trust in oppression. Trust in the same people that oppress us day in and day out. We trust in that. They can't do no wrong, even though they show you week after week, year after year, the atrocities and tragedies that they do to our people on a daily.
A century after century.
Mm-hmm.
They don't keep doing it. But we trust in oppression, though. That's crazy. You got something you want to add, bro?
Yeah, I'll get one. I'm going to 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 33. 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 33.
15 to 33. Gotcha. This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33. Be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners.
So first of all, it says, be not deceived. Don't be fooled. Don't be tricked. Evil communication corrupt good manners. Some people might look at this video and say, it ain't nothing but, a little video. They had a little fun. They didn't mean nothing by it, right? He didn't know no better. But it says, be not deceived. Don't let this little thing trick you, man. This ain't nothing little. This something big.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be deceived. Evil communication corrupt good manners. These are evil communications. Anytime, how do you identify evil communication? When it goes against the scriptures, right? When it goes against the words of the Lord. That's how you identify evil communication. Because good communication comes from scriptures, right? The things that we're supposed to be doing in these last days. Keeping the commandments, right? Loving our women, right? Being fathers in our households.
That's right.
Not eating various foods. Not, we're supposed to be keeping the commandments. We're supposed to be in this thing, but we got evil communications that's trying to corrupt our good manners. And we seeing this on a day-to-day basis. Everywhere we look, everywhere we turn, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, at work, Everywhere we go is evil communication, right? And this is one of the battles we have to fight. This is one of the trials we have to fight, you know, and we got to keep pushing because you're going to have a lot of this going on. Evil communications.
That's right.
Right? You got it, though.
From there, I want to show this other video that also going with this. It's a couple of two news anchors out of Atlanta talking about the video. But I want you to pay attention to what they're saying because that's how lost our people are. Just like the Lord said, this is going to be the breach to where we thinking we the other nations now, fulfilling their duties. Check this out.
Jerry Mike Hill with you. You hear that bass line, boom, boom, boom. Cash Money Records taking over for the 99 in the 2000. You knew what was about to happen, right, Sharon?
She like, yeah, sure, whatever.
She knew what was about to happen. Hey, like I said earlier, this is a classic. This is a worldly classic. All of us know the song that he made that gets played everywhere you go. Like he said, when they say them few words right there, everybody about to turn up. And wickedness, you know. But you know, we know the truth now, so you know we don't do that. But hey, we gotta come back to the commandments. Play that, bro.
Oh, twist on back in the day. Yeah, Juvenile. So Juvenile had this song really popular back in the day called "Back That Thing Up, Booty Up." Now they got a little twist on it, as Sharon just said, and it's sending a little bit of a message for those out there trying to fight the coronavirus. Take a listen.
Girl, you look good, want your facts that thing up. You's a handsome young brother, want your facts that thing up. Need a real life, you need to facts that thing up. Feeling freaky all night, you need to facts that thing up. Girl, you look good, want your facts that thing up. You's a handsome young brother, want your facts that thing up. Need a real life, you need to facts that thing up. Feeling freaky all night, you need to facts that thing up.
All right, so that's really Juvenile and Manny Fresh actually putting a little spin on things. I don't say, you know, when it comes to a classic, don't mess with it. You know, no parodies, whatnot. But, you know, this is a good message. And people talking about it. And, you know, this is a good reason to be talking.
This is a good message. That's what he said. People talking about it.
Right now, Sharon.
Sorry, I was right behind the eggplants. It's beautiful. And it's part of the culture. And it's the right thing to do.
So it's the right thing to do.
Original and the spinoff are the right thing to do. Listen, this is necessary, okay? I feel like this is what we should be doing until everyone gets the shot, okay?
You heard that, didn't you? This is what we all should be doing until everybody get the shot.
We should infiltrate wherever you are. We'll find you.
Listen.
We'll find you, okay?
She said, we'll find you. I'm rewinding just a little bit.
Doing until everyone gets the shot, okay? We should infiltrate wherever you are. We'll find you. We're going to find you, okay? I even think the bathroom stall music should change. This should come on, okay? Don't scare anybody, okay? But it's a PSA full of just the culture and the energy, and I love it.
She said it's for the culture.
Right.
We ain't got no culture.
Right.
We got one, but 97% of us don't know what it is.
She said, we gonna infiltrate. We gonna come find you. Listen to what she's saying now.
The ladies bringing it, the
and
gentlemen bringing it.
Well, not that big.
Guns are out.
That's them visuals.
Shit, come on.
You got some shots right there. Shots for everybody right there. Let me give you something there, man. No, that's great. I think you're getting a lot of flack on Twitter, Black Twitter, coming for them, saying you messing with it. But this is serious too, because you heard Dr. Fauci come out. 99% of all COVID-19 related deaths recently from unvaccinated people. Come on, man. This is some serious stuff. Now, Sharon, I don't know about you, but I've been asking questions. I'm like,
man said 99% of deaths are from unvaccinated folk. You just came out with the vaccination.
Exactly.
what it was 2-3 months ago. Come on, man. And got our people promoting that as if that's something real. Come on, man.
People who aren't vaccinated, I'm like, what is the reason why you're not getting vaccinated? And what I'm hearing, there's still a lot of misinformation out there. People saying, well, it's not effective, it's gone down the efficacy rate, and I don't need to get it, and it's just a lot of crazy stuff that I'm hearing out there. I'm trying to educate, but I don't know what more to do. So when you talk to somebody and they haven't been vaccinated yet, I mean, you can't force them, like you said, but at the same
And I guarantee the only reason he went to get it was because his job required him to get it.
Mm-hmm.
same time, what do you do? What are you trying to say to encourage them to get it?
Well, I just tell them the truth. I had to stop arguing with people, and now when people are too hard-headed to get vaccinated to save their life, I just say, well, can I measure you? It really is this. What size coffin did you want again? Listen, it is that serious. So there's misinformation, okay? And then there's a lack of sound reasoning. People will tell you there's not enough research because they said, oh, it was developed so fast. And on face value, that sounds like it's a kind of reasonable. But when you factor in how many people in the shortest amount of time in history, okay, have received this vaccine, that's never been done before, okay? So even though it hasn't been out for that long, and
they said because so many folks done got the shot, that's record breaking. That means we should go get it, huh? Okay.
There are reports it'll get full FDA approval, all of these vaccines. We already have research, right? We know about complications that just for one of the vaccines, like less than like 1 in a million. So here's what we do know. You want to talk about research? Let's talk about what we know to be true, okay? This is science too. More than 600,000 Americans are dead. Dirt, nab, dead. And now we've done our work. We've worked together, friends and enemies and allies. We've all worked together. And now we have even a choice of vaccines that are highly efficient. Okay?
She said 600,000. You got way more people dying of the flu than you do of it.
Mm-hmm.
You got more people dying in car accidents every year than that. Come on, man.
If you die from COVID today and you have the ability, the access, and you're cleared to get this vaccine, it is a death that didn't have to happen. It's just that simple. I can't wait till Ava is cleared her age group to get this vaccine because I worry about her as a mother. I'm worried. I want my daughter to be healthy.
That's enough of that foolishness, man.
And these are scare tactics, man.
Yeah.
They trying to push an agenda, so they try to get everybody scared. It's a scare tactic, man. That's all it is. But let me land back on something. Sirach, chapter 17 and verse 11, because she says something about this is the culture, right? He's doing it for the culture. Like, what is our culture? What is our heritage? So we're gonna get Sirach, chapter 17, verse 11. Read verse 10 first, and then go to 11.
All right. Sirach, chapter 17 and verse 10. And the elect shall praise his holy name.
Keep reading.
And the elect shall praise his holy name. Beside this, he gives them knowledge and the law of life for an heritage.
So the law of life is our heritage. That's our culture.
That's right.
The foods we eat, the clothes we wear, the holy days we celebrate, all these things, how we treat our brothers and sisters. That's our culture. That's our heritage. Shaking your butt in the club is not our heritage. Wearing tall tees and damn snapbacks, that's not a part of our heritage. you know,
and shaking their butts in the club. That's part of the curse. When it said we're gonna become an astonishment.
mm-hmm.
You see,
Right? But like that's not our hit. When she say he doing it for the culture, he not doing it for the culture. He doing it for the so-called white man.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You doing it to be their entertainment, to be their little dummies that they could watch you. They could flip on the TV and say, "Look at these dummies," and eat popcorn and watch you. Astonishment.
All right.
hey, and if he want to do something for the culture, he need to be doing what we do every week. That's doing something for the culture right there,
Right.
All right.
for our culture.
Let's go to John chapter 10, verse 12. And that's going to speak on exactly what you're talking about. Hired servants. That's what they is. Taskmaster.
Mm-hmm.
John chapter 10, verse 12.
The book of John, chapter 10 and verse 12. But he that is a hireling and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not. The wolf. Let me read that over. This is John chapter 10 and verse 12. But he that is a hireling and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not. Seeth the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep, and fleeth, and the wolf catcheth them, and scattereth the sheep.
Read 13.
Verse 13. The hireling fleeth, because he is an hireling, and careth not for the sheep.
This is exactly what we see in the video. This is exactly what we see going on. They are hirelings. Somebody hired them to remix their song. He already said it. BLK came to them. Hey, we want y'all to remix this. They thought it was cool, so they went to the lab and they made up some new verses for the song. Hireling. They don't care about the sheep. They don't care about their people. Otherwise, they wouldn't be promoting that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no different than back in the day when they went to Puff Daddy talking about promote voting. And what was his slogan? Vote or die. You know what I'm saying? So it had shirts with vote or die on it. Everybody was lining up to go vote for the other nation. Same thing right here. They went right back to our community, got some celebrities, and told them to make a song, make a video. A hireling, and not the shepherd of his own sheep. They see it the wolf coming and leaveth the sheep and fleeth. They ain't about to stand up and fight for the folks. Because now in time, not that it really anybody standing up doing that anyway was really gonna make a difference. But I don't remember seeing Manny Fresh, Mia X, or Juvenile out there for George Floyd or any of that. You know, marching, protesting. Maybe they got the same mindset we got. Ain't no point in it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see them out there teaching their people either. Now, I ain't downing them. They need to repent, but I'm looking at the situation for what it is. They out there as a hireling. They've been hired to do a job, and their job is to deceive the sheep, the lost sheep of Israel, or the house of Israel, leading us to the slaughterhouse. And they ain't caring about what's going on. All they looking out is for themselves. They saying that they promoting a good message. The man said, I can't do it. My wife, they ain't gonna let me do it. You know, he said he's spreading awareness. Nah, you ain't say nothing about it, nothing involved with the actual shot, what's in it, what it's gonna do. None of that. Wickedness, wicked pastors, wicked celebrities, wicked news anchors trying to promote fear. Think about all that, man.
That's right. And you got a lot of these people that they try to promote it, but they never can really explain like why you should really get it. They don't know what's in it. They say you should do your research and educate yourself. What video did you watch to educate yourself on that? Right. What textbook did you read to watch? I mean, did you read to educate yourself on getting the jab? The poison. Like, you are the education. You are the research.
Mm-hmm.
We waiting to see what's gonna happen to y'all.
Exactly. Let's go to Romans 8:36. This is exactly what they was leading us to do. Romans 8:36. Just like the brother said, we the research. They trying to research us like they always have been doing. Any vaccine, any type of medicine, they always get our people first and try it out on us. Romans 8:36.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 8 and verse 36. As it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. We are counted as sheep for the slaughter.
Every day we getting killed. Just like the sheep being led to the slaughterhouse, man. Every day. They trying out their new remedies. They experimenting on us. They trying to control us. We don't know what's in the vaccine. If you choose to get it, that's on you. But like we talking about, if you really gonna do that, you're gonna put it in your body. Do some real research on it. Don't just trust because the enemy say, hey, you'll be cured from it, because the same person that's giving that vaccine will tell you, hey, you still can catch it even though you got the shot. So what would be the point in it? You going to get flu shots, and most of the people that get the flu shots are the one that end up with the flu. Something ain't sitting right with me. If you're going to do it, do your research. But from there, let's go to Isaiah 56:10. Isaiah chapter 56:10. We talking about the foolishness of Israel. Vax that thing up, man. We don't know what the hell going on. These folks trying to pull anything.
Isaiah chapter 56 and verse 10. His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber.
Read 11.
Yea, they are greedy dogs, which can never have enough. And they are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look to their own way, every one for his gain from his quarter.
So what the Lord is saying, our watchmen, our leaders, our celebrities, they are blind. They don't know who they are. They don't know what's going on. They are ignorant. They don't know what's going on. Dumb dogs. When you ain't keeping the commandments, the Lord say you a dumb dog. They cannot bark. They ain't going to let you know what's going on. Why? Because they don't know what's going on. Sleeping, lying down. They ain't up fighting for the folks, fighting for their people. They loving the slumber. They sleep, spiritually sleep. They can't see what's going on. They can't see things for what they are. Yeah, they are greedy dogs. Greedy. As much money as they made back in the day, they willing to come back 15, 20 years to make a song like this to mislead the people for what? Some money. And they know it's wrong. Now, it would have been one thing for them to come out and make a video just sitting down, the three of them, saying how important it is for our people to get this vaccine. And this is why. These are the numbers, this and that. That's different. But they came out with that video promoting fornication, whoredom, adultery, all kind of foolishness. They pushed all that in that one little video. That's why the Lord said they are greedy dogs which can never have enough, and their shepherds cannot understand. They look for their own way, everyone for his gain. That's all they're looking for. Trying to get some more money. As long as you was in the game back in the day, you still trying to do whatever to get the money. And then try to cover it up, trying to say it was trying to make awareness for the people. Come on, man. If the folks never paid you that money, you would not be out there promoting awareness of COVID-19 vaccine or vax. You know what I'm saying? Anybody with a brain can see that. Because up until then, we never heard nothing from him. Even though he had the shot, they never made the video. So it wasn't until they got paid that they decided to make the video. So it ain't had nothing to do with making awareness. They had to get paid first. But at the end of the day, we already know who's responsible, who's behind it all. All they kept saying was BLK. What is BLK? Look it up. Look into it. But let's go to Psalms 137 and 7. See what the Lord says. Psalms chapter 137 and 7. Psalms chapter 137 and 7.
Book of Psalms, chapter 137 and verse 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even unto the foundation thereof.
Read 8.
Verse 8. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast reserved us.
So the Lord saying, hey, you're going to get your. King David say, hey, remember Edom, so-called white folks. They the one promoting this. I just watched the video the other day with Biden on the news saying how they was going to start going door to door. They're going to put it in all the pharmacies. They're going to start making folks white, not making folks, but when you go to get your medicines at the pharmacies, they're going to suggest you get the shot. You go get your physicals. They're going to say, get your shots. You know what I mean? Get the vaccine shot. So they going at every level that they can to get people to take this shot. The Lord said, remember them when they were saying raise it or burn it to the ground, burn Jerusalem to the ground, destroy the nation of Israel. Remember them, old daughter of Babylon. They going to be destroyed. They going to get there. Why they thinking they being smooth and slick, they going to get there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got anything y'all want to add?
Not right now. You got well, I can go get 1 John. 1 John chapter 1 and 2 and verse 15.
1 John 2 and
Book of 1 John chapter 2 and verse 15.
This is the book of John, chapter 2 and verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
So we got to watch ourselves and not loving this world, because, you know, this world can get you trapped up and have you in wickedness, fornication, adultery, right? Stealing, killing, all these different things the world does. So if we falling after the world, we might end up in that. But then if you end up in the world, you won't have the love of the Father. So we have to stay out of the world and come back to the commandments. The brother Juvenile, he has to repent, man.
That's
brother,
right.
you gotta repent, brother. You know,
Hey,
you gotta come back to you.
You asked BLK was, that's says it's a black dating app on the App Store for black singles. That would be
wow. A black dating app.
A black dating app. Let me read it.
That's
a
even
black
worse.
dating app for black singles. That's why they saying if you want to smash some dude named Scott, get the shot for Scott.
Wow. That's crazy. A dating site.
Mm-hmm.
So the dating site ain't giving a damn about the safety either. They looking for folks to come to their website and make it popular. They looking for folks to use their app so they can make more money. So they paid Juvenile and them basically to do a commercial for them. And they kept saying BLK throughout the whole video.
It says BLK is the free app for black men and women to connect based on similar interests and likes. You can meet new friends or match for relationship goals.
Wow. There's nothing more you can really say to that. But I just want to close it out with Romans 13 and 11. Romans 13 and 11. Romans chapter 13 and 11.
All right. This is the book of Romans, chapter 13 and verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now is high time to awake out of sleep. For now our salvation is near. For now is our salvation nearer than we believe, than when we believe.
So the Lord saying, knowing the time, it's high time we awake out this sleep. This sleep thinking that everything is cool, everything is gravy, everybody is equal. Ain't nobody doing no wrong. It's high time to wake out of there thinking that the vaccination gonna save you. You go get the shot and you get hit in the car wreck the next day. Did that shot save you? No. A stray bullet come through your house. Did that vaccine save you? No. But we so simple-minded, we trusting in oppression and we trusting in the enemy when he the one creating the problem. We need to get out that mindset and realize our trust as the nation of Israel reside in the Most High God. We trust in him and keep his commandments. He said he gonna protect us. Just like when we go out on the corners and teach our brothers and sisters in the hope to waking them up, anything could pop off at that time. But we trust in the Lord when we out there because he said that the angels are around us protecting us. So if we believe in him at that time, we believe in him in that in all the time. Keeping his commandments, we shall be protected. We ain't got no fear, nothing. He said he ain't give us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. So we should not be trusting and we telling brothers and sisters out there watching, stop trusting in the oppressor. Don't envy their ways. Don't envy nothing about them. Stay true to the Most High God. Keep his commandments. Change your life. Build your life. Live life. You know what I'm saying? Proverbs 7:2. Keep his commandments and live. Keep the commandments as the apple of your eye. You know what I'm saying? That's how you should be striving to live your life. Damn what the enemy say, because the enemy ain't never gave you what you needed nor what you wanted in life. Ain't nan one of us has made it to the point in life that we should be or want to be in by dealing with the enemy, the oppressor. So if anything, we need to fall back, renew our mind, and focus our mindset on the Most High at all times, rather than trusting in the words of the enemy and the foolishness that goes on in Israel. We know everybody ain't gonna be saved, and we know everybody ain't gonna receive this message. But for those whose spirit bear witness, we hope you learned something. I'm your brother Ananias,
Brother Israel,
and my
Brother
other,
Israel.
and we say shalom.